Yo, what's going on, guys? So back at the shop today, figured I'd just do a little bit of body work. Pretty much main goal, I guess, is I want to just finish flapping this whole rear and then send it in primer. I just did this little corner. Like I want to get all this stuff down to bare metal. So this whole thing's just going to be bare metal, and then I'll shoot it with primer and then just leave it for now till we have the welder in, because then we'll just cut this patch out right here and then put in a new piece, be good to go. So that's the plan. Picked up some more stuff from Home Depot. Got some Bondo, a couple cans of the primer. They didn't have the zinc weld through stuff, but it doesn't really matter. You can always just sand it down after. Picked up some flapper discs, 60 and 40 grit. Using the Diablo stuff this time. Heard okay things about it, so that should be okay. Picked up some more sandpaper. I think this is 150 grit. Yeah, 150. A couple packs of that, a couple packs of 220 grit. Some masks, and big thing of tape. Eventually I'll just be taping all the windows and everything up, and all this trim and stuff too, for when the whole car is just getting sanded. Don't know exactly what else I'm trying to do today. Honestly, I'm just trying to get the rear done and maybe just sand a fender, and I'll be kind of happy. It's not feeling too great, so just kind of want to chill. That's the plan though. So I'm just going to set up a little bit, put some water and shit on the ground, have at least some of it go on the ground instead of all up here making us die, and I think we should be good to go. So I'm probably not going to show too much of the flapper stuff. I'll show you some before and after things. I might just have a quick camera angle of what I'm doing, but I'm literally just taking the flapper disc and wearing this down until I see this. Some nice shiny metal. So that's the plan. I'll give you guys some updates along the way, but nothing too huge happening. So see you guys when I got some updates, I guess. Alright, what's going on, guys? So Jake and I just got back from Home Depot. Well, I'm going to start flapping the rear. I showed you guys that earlier. Jake is going to start doing some Bondo work on this side just so we can get some things moving here. So previously, I don't know if we showed or not, but essentially we took the flapper disc to all the circle dented areas, got everything down to bare metal, and Jake's going to do is take the Bondo over there. We picked up some squeegees and stuff for it. He's going to apply some coats to this, get it pretty nice and smooth, and then we'll sand it and stuff after, and then hopefully get a bunch in primer today. After I finish up the rear, I'll be giving it a hand too. But
I'm gonna mix it in this.
Yeah, that's fine. Or a plastic plate, whatever works. But,
that'll work better.
Yeah. So we're gonna work on that, and then after I'm done, I'll give him a hand. We'll get everything in primer, and we can actually make a lot of progress today. So we'll see.
So you mix, about that much, and then you draw a line over the top of it with the hardener, and you mix it until it becomes like a solid color. Yep. You don't want it being swirled or whatever, because if the hardener doesn't get in it, it will never harden and it will crack down the line. So mix it really well.
And you have only a certain amount of time to work with it.
Yeah, you only have like 10 minutes or something to work with it.
That's why way too hard.
That's why I said only mix about that much, because you can always mix more, but as soon as
you're only just working on little panels like this, he's just gonna mix that little amount that
he hardens, you're gonna lose some anyway, but as soon as it hardens, it's done. The way you Bondo is, especially with dents, is you Bondo it, knock down the edges, Bondo it, knock down the edges, Bondo it, knock down the edges, until you have a flat surface that you could rub your hand across. It's not sight, it's feel. You gotta trust your hand, not your eyes. And the reason you do it in layers and thin layers is so that you don't have like a lot of air pockets in your Bondo. If you have a lot of air pockets, that's again when stuff starts to crack. And you block it all down between layers and just get it down to lower, 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 lower. So basically, it's kind of like a layered effect. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. JC is gonna go to town with whatever dig and eat a dick. I need a screwdriver.
Footage of this, but I'm not sure. Oh shit in the Bondo, fuck.
Yep. So Jake and I just took a break. He got all the Bondo work on this side pretty much done, first layer. So not too bad, right?
No, some of these, like, honestly, it's gonna take one layer. They were just like little dings. Dents like this one down here, you can still feel that dent's pretty big. It's gonna take a couple layers to build it up.
Yeah, all these are like super, these are like good after some block sanding.
It's the same way. I think it's gonna take another maybe two, 3 layers to get that one to come back. But we'll have to see. I think this is a pain in the ass because it moves. So it might be easier either to take it off or just hold it from the backside. But it's pain, it makes the Bondo jump around. And then I just had enough to get this one before I ran out of Bondo.
So that's not bad. Well, we have like another 20 minutes to wait till
Yeah, it's been about 10 minutes. So another 20 minutes we'll be able to sand it down, block sand it down.
Yeah.
See where we are in each dent and progress.
On this, I don't know. I got like halfway. Just going to town with the 40 grit. It's taking everything off. It's wearing through the disc like pretty freaking quick. I'm not gonna lie, but
well, look how much metal
it's all
you
looking
just sanded
good.
with it.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Most people use this just to clean up like an edge.
Oh yeah, no, doing the whole thing.
No, you need to.
So, this lighting sucks, but you get the point. It's getting there. After the whole thing, well, this side's not even that bad.
Honestly,
it's just these bottom ones.
Here, you know.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, since I'm there, I'm probably just gonna do the whole thing.
Okay.
Because I'm there.
Whatever you want to do, man.
But I gotta take these out eventually, because I want to hit this too.
Clean up the holes.
Yeah, gotta clean up these headlight shit.
Here.
Started to take some of this gum crap off too. It's so annoying. Like I took some of it off the top here, and then I just gave up on the bottom for now. So that's it. I'm probably just gonna go back to going to town on this thing, and we're making good progress though. So that's that. I'm gonna go to town, and I'll show you guys some updates after.
Well, that's an interesting color.
What the hell? Is this like olive green?
Yeah.
All right. Wow, that's not the primer gray that it's supposed to be from the cap, but whatever. It works. All right, guys. So little update. This is all pretty much completely done. This is all pretty much good. I have to get this gunky crap off, but I'm gonna send this whole bottom part, probably from like this little tab thing and over and down, in primer, because this is all good to go. Looks good. Jake is over here filling the spots that are all good to go with primer.
Now it's gray.
Is it? I don't know, it looks pretty green from here.
Yeah.
But anyways, hey, you want to give us some updates?
So, I went to plug the heat gun in and to warm up the can of primer so it would mix better. And when I did that, we lost all our outlets.
Every single one of them.
And no matter what we do, flip the breakers, leave it off for a couple
no,
minutes.
You don't, not even breakers. Take a look at this.
Oh yeah, all of them apparently are one single breaker.
Single breaker. That's pretty effed up.
So we were running like, what? The flapper disc, our speakers, our fridge. I was trying to run a heat gun.
Trying to run a heat gun over it. Shop was pretty much just like, not today.
You guys have been abusing me for too long. I had no idea it was on a single breaker, or else we probably wouldn't have done that.
So, that's that. He's taping that up. I'm gonna take the can of primer and I'm gonna lay some pretty heavy coats right here, and we'll call that a day. And then, well, for now,
we're gonna get sushi.
Yeah, we're gonna go get food, and then depending on the whole situation when we get back, we'll see. We're pretty much getting done what I wanted to get done today at least, so that's really cool. Shoot this in primer, see what's up. I'll show you guys after. All right, guys. So just got done sending this in the primer. It actually looks really, really good when it's all one color and not all exposed metal. Looks super good. So I still need to get this gum crap off. That's just gonna suck. With no outlet, I can't even use the heat gun and stuff to heat it up. So I'm just going to town. But it looks good. Jake hit these spots. Runs for days.
I just met this guy.
So that's cool. Oh, Mikey's here, dude. Say so, dude. Bud Light. Bud Light, beer of champions. Yo, what's going on, guys? So this is the next day from the previous clips. Didn't get to video probably too much yesterday at all because of all the sanding and stuff that we were doing. Can't really record too much when everyone's doing something, but I can show you guys the progress. I'm pretty sure I showed yesterday too. Pretty much down here we got to do round 2 because there's still a dip, but this is getting there. All the little smaller dings and stuff that were here that weren't too bad are all done, so that's all good. The roof one, I think the roof one's pretty solid. It feels good. So that's probably set. Gas cap one is all good, and the trunk's just gonna need a little more work. I think Jake just sprayed some primer on it. Picked up some more filler primer. It's gonna need that. And yep, got this part done too. Those 2 blocks are all done. Probably saw yesterday. So this is looking good. Picked up some more 1680 grit and some more respirators. Just gonna maybe finish up this side. Maybe start sanding a fender. Just get everything down. Like this one sucks because sprayed the whole thing primer. So this all just has to get taken down. Take the clear coat off. This side over here, he sprayed gold paint, so this has to all get taken down, and then get that all matte, and then work on this. This one's going to take some work, so that's that. This was this side. This door is definitely worse than the other one. This one has like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. The other one had like 4, but the 2 that were right around here really weren't that bad. This one right here, I got to work on this line a little bit. It's just a tiny bit wavy because I got a little too close with the flapper disc, but that's not bad. With the block sander, I'll just come and follow this line. That'll be super not bad at all. This one up here, this one's not too bad. This one's pretty bad. That lower door one's pretty wavy. This one's got some serious wave right here. And this one's got a little dimple, something right here, something right in the middle. None of the stuff I can really pick up on camera, unfortunately. You just have to take our word for it. And there's this little scuff thing right here, but that's not bad at all. So that's probably the plan. Just do a little more work, kind of tidy up the side that we started yesterday. But all in all, it was pretty productive. We got a lot done. I was really happy with it. This primer came out pretty mint. Really happy with this back portion. Looks a hell of a lot better. And put this on before all the primer crap started falling on it. The dust and whatever, and the Bondo dust. But it's looking good. So probably just gonna finish eating my lunch real quick, and then I'll start getting to work. Yo, what's going on, guys? Another day at the shop. Trying to finish up some sanding with Mikey.
What's going on, guys, dude?
So Mikey's working on this front fender for me, taking it down with 150, and after he goes through with the 150, then he's going to go to 220, kind of smooth everything out, and then that'll be okay for primer. This trunk still needs a little bit of work. Still got some clear coat and stuff like right over here, so I got to take all that out. Main issue is I have to work down this Bondo again, so I'm hitting it with 60. Take this down. Once this gets better, I can go over it with like 220 or 150, something like that, and then just make sure this is all nice and flat. Alright, what up, guys? Got some updates for you. I'll show Mikey's part. Mikey finished up this heat gun down. Fuck. Mikey finished up this front fender for me. Everything's nice and smooth. Everything's matte. There wasn't anything really big or wrong with the front fender, so these are all good. Probably shoot this in primer or something. And yep, so that's all solid. Probably just do primer tomorrow. Alright, so what Mikey and I were just working on for the past freaking like 15 minutes, which sucked, is getting this third brake light out. So, I don't even know where to start, dude. You can see up there. Well, freaking light. Alright. See that black foam stuff? I mean, it is thick as F all the way around. So we got Well, here's the light and everything, right? I'll take this off for a sec. So this is like the little plastic housing and stuff that it's on. So Mikey and I got this part off, and we figured out that the light was held in by these tabs. No idea, we were just trying to get it off so I can finish sanding. So we got that off, and then this part, actual, like the lens, I don't know, whatever. This part was actually stuck in, and we were trying for like ever to get it out until I started poking a freaking flathead in there. And it's just all this foam crap holding it on. So you just need either a razor or a flathead, cut all the way off, and then it's good to go. So screw this. At least it didn't snap. All right, so updates on the trunk. I went to town on this freaking other Bondo-y spot. It's pretty nice and flat. Like I don't catch any edges or anything like that. So I'm thinking that's gonna be good. I'm gonna take a small block and just finish marking up this corner and everything here. Took off the SE badge. I think one of my buddies might want it. So, oh, it's just plastic. So took this off. It had some like scratches and stuff underneath, but I think the high fill primer will cover that. I've just been knocking it down with 150 just to get the clear coat off real quick. Only thing that's sketching me out is these corners here, so I'm trying to go like pretty gentle, just get off the clear coat and stuff and not like make it round or put like some bend that's not actually there. So I'm just going to finish taking the sandpaper, going up and down, side to side, all throughout here. This is actually almost done. After I do this, I'm going to touch up these edges because there's still some clear coat you can kind of see there. I'm just going to get everything nice and matte, wipe everything down. I don't know, I'm probably just not going to touch this for right now. I'll just tape this part off and then wipe everything down, tape off the windshield a tiny bit maybe, and then I'll spray some primer down and we'll be good to go. So just finished taking down all the paint and stuff from the trunk. Hit it with 150, it eats through paint super quick, and then I hit it with 220 again, just smooth over anything and catch anything that I didn't with the 150 or that the 150 made. So the trunk is looking pretty solid. I guess all I have to do is just put a piece of tape on the inside of here, just for shits. But this is all good to be primed. So everything's knocked down. I don't think there's no more clear coat showing. Everything's nice and matte, uniform matte color. So what I'm gonna do is just, well, Mikey and I just taped up this rear windshield too, because I'm not trying to get paint freaking everywhere, just in case, so I can get these edges. But yeah, I think that's good. I'm just gonna spray this with primer and we're gonna call it a night for today. And then I'll tackle the doors and stuff either tomorrow. I'll just be working on this side throughout the week, just so I don't burn myself out. And I mean, sanding's whatever, it doesn't really bother me too much, but I'd rather just do it in pieces, space everything out. I'm not in a huge rush anyways. Alright guys, got the finished product here. Came out okay. You can still see, honestly, it's like a whole fucking can of filler primer. It's not like enough, really. I mean, you can still see these scratches. Probably won't come out on camera. Yeah, you can kind of see like those scratches still. This is still going to need to be sanded probably like once or twice more, like 400, 600, something like that, until it's like perfectly good to go. But that was that. All in all, it wasn't bad. Like back here and stuff is all good. There's no like real big scratches or anything. So I like this part. This part came out okay. You can still see these deep scratches, kinda, where the badge and stuff were. But that's whatever. But at least this part's done. I pretty much did it because there was a lot of exposed metal. a lot of exposed metal and stuff, so I just want to make sure that covered. I know it won't rust right away, but it's better just have it in primer. We're gonna have to sand it anyway, so it's whatever. We're just gonna leave that front fender for now. It stinks in here, and we're trying not to blow out the fuses. We kind of like blew out the outlets at one point, then switch the breaker. It was fun. So that's that. Thank you guys for watching. Whoever's watching it, appreciate the support. Thanks, Mike, for the help.
No problem, dude. Just helping out.
Yeah, dude. Sand life, bro. Nice mask.
Thanks, bro. I'm Bane, bro.
I know. Like, comment, sub, share. Appreciate all the support, and we'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.